But you are not selfish. You and selfish are not equal. You don't equate to being selfish. Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angèle Cristina, a certified life coach, and today I'm going to share with you why boundaries are not selfish. Are you ready? So I have heard many times people telling me that they're scared to set boundaries because they are afraid that the people around them will think they are selfish. Well, flash news. They will think you are selfish. And the reason for this is that they are not used to someone telling them no. They're not used to someone going against what they feel for themselves should be the norm or should be accepted. And you putting your foot down with saying, can we not do this? Can we not discuss this? Can this line not be crossed? People are not going to like it, especially when you set it for the first time. But I'm here today to share with you why it is not selfish. When one has finally the self-love and the capacity, the bravery, the courage to set a boundary, and I said all those words not lightly, it is not an easy thing to set a boundary with those who we care for or who we choose to have in our life. The easiest thing to do is to go with the flow and to accept everything. However, if in that acceptance you are triggered or there is something that they are sharing with you which you would rather not know or a topic that you'd rather not get into, then you have a choice of either going with the flow and accepting it all whilst you are perhaps feeling less good about it within yourself. So you are focusing more and giving more importance to how they feel rather than how you feel. That to me is an imbalance. And when you come to that place of realization and awareness that a certain something in your life is actually not feeling comfortable, even though you would love to make everyone comfortable, but you can't right now because you're in the process of healing, thinking, or you just refuse to accept whatever the thing is, then that is the moment that you're putting yourself above someone else. And that's why there are those selfish vibes. You might think you are doing a selfish act, but you are not selfish. You and selfish are not equal. You don't equate to being selfish. The act might feel selfish because you're doing it for the first time for yourself because you are giving importance to yourself over them. So that's why it feels uncomfortable, because we are not used to in our culture to put our feelings and needs first. At least I wasn't. I always put other people first and accommodate other people's feelings. And when we set a boundary, we are deciding to say not anymore, not now, perhaps not ever. I don't want to cross this line. I don't want to cross this bridge. And that is because you have come to a place of self-recognition and of awareness that you realize this annoys you, or you need to heal, or you need space, or you don't accept it. That means you've grown into a place of self-love, of enough awareness and growth that you realize these things. That's a very good, healthy thing. I applaud you. Well done. That's really good and great self-development. When you then need to communicate it with someone else, of course, it's not easy. And I think the most diplomatic ways also crash sometimes and don't land. We might risk losing relationships. We might risk losing connections with others. But if initially the thought of setting that boundary was to honor yourself because of whatever reason you needed to set that boundary, you are listening to yourself. And what better way to get through life besides listening to yourself and putting yourself first? I love that this topic came up and that I am sharing it with you, because setting boundaries is one of the things which I highly encourage to everyone in my community. And if you would like to join my community, do join us on Patreon. Find me on patreon.com/Angèle Cristina. Come join us there. There are a group of like-minded women and you'll really enjoy my treats every week. You will realize that boundaries make you honor yourself more, love yourself more, be more confident in your choices, accept yourself more, and then know who you are and what you want further from life, rather than, staying in the majority and always abiding by what everyone else expects and wants from you. What about what you want? Find out what it is, and always you do you, because no one else matters.